afternoon. It's 18 minutes past 1 p.m. and this is Noyaa TV Afternoon News. We are streaming live from our studios here at Morning Tea Street in Accra, Ghana. I am Justina Nanasa Biabuating. Let's take a look at today's headlines. This afternoon bulletin. President Mahama receives a report on August 6th helicopter crash. Minority walkout on vetting was unplanned, meant to prevent disorder. Noyaa South MP. Judiciary is as corrupt as the people who man it. Bafo Boni. Test for government will come after IMF program. Abna Osei Asari. This and many more stories will come your way in the next 30 minutes. Stay tuned.
Noyaa TV, oh say
Thank you for staying tuned. Now let's go straight into our news making headlines. The acting Minister for Defense has led the committee that investigated the 6th August helicopter crash to present their reports and findings to President John Dramani Mahama. The presentation was made at a meeting of the National Security Council on Monday, 10th November 2025. The investigative committee was chaired by the National Security Coordinator, Commissioner of Police, COP, Abdul Razak Osman. The report will be released to the public on Tuesday. Next, Member of Parliament for Noyaa South, Nana Eje Bafo Ewa, has defended the minority decision to walk out during the vetting of Chief Justice nominee Justice for Bafo Boni, describing it as a peaceful and strategic action.
Speaking in an interview, the New Patriotic Party lawmaker explained that the decision was made on the spot, taking into account historical events during past appointment committee sessions in the 9th Parliament. Nana Bafo Ewa added that the minority considered how Ghanaians, known for being peace-loving, would perceive the session and concluded that walking out was preferably to participating in a debate that could escalate tensions. However, the Member of Parliament for Brekum West, Dixon Tre-Dua, has criticized the minority in Parliament for staging a walkout during the vetting of the Chief Justice nominee, Justice Paul Bafo Boni, describing their actions as misplaced and unjustified. The New Patriotic Party MP argued that the minority's protest had no legal and procedural basis, stressing that their conduct undermined Parliament's constitutional duty to vet nominees. Tre-Dua explained that those exposing Justice Bafo Boni's nomination had failed to convince any court to issue an injunction against the vetting process, making the minority's decision to boycott the session unjustified. The minority staged a walkout to protest ongoing legal challenges related to Justice Bafo Boni's nomination by President John Mahama. The majority, however, continued the vetting, insisting the Parliament had a constitutional mandate to proceed in the absence of any court injunction.
Chief Justice nominee Justice Paul Bafo Boni has acknowledged that public confidence in Ghana's judiciary is waning, citing delays in hearing cases and perceptions of corruption as key challenges.
Speaking during his vetting before Parliament Appointment Committee, Justice Bafo Boni stated that the judiciary is as corrupt as the people who man it, and the people who man it are as corrupt as the ordinary Ghanaian. He explained that delays in the judicial process and the inability of citizens to access judges directly contribute to growing distrust. The nominee described how intermediaries and court staff often manage access to judges, sometimes sometimes leading to bribery or misperceptions of corruption. He noted that while there are isolated instances of malpractice among judges, much of lost confidence stems from systematic inefficiencies and misunderstandings about how the courts operate. To address the issue, he highlighted alternative dispute resolution as a potential tool to reduce backlog, streamline processes, and restore public trust in the judiciary. The Chief Justice nominee emphasized his commitment to improving transparency, efficiency, and accountability within the judiciary to rebuild public trust.
Former Minister of the State at the Finance Ministry and Chairperson of Parliament's Public Accounts Committee, Abna Osei Asari, says the real test for the government's economic management will come after Ghana's current International Monetary Fund (IMF) program ends.
The chairperson of Parliament's Public Accounts Committee remarks follows recent gains in key macroeconomic indicators, including improved growth and inflation trends. Speaking in an interview, Osei Asari stressed the need for government to maintain policy discipline and sustain the current momentum to ensure lasting economic stability. Ghana's 3-year, $3 billion International Monetary Fund extended credit facility is expected to conclude in 2026, marking a crucial test for the country's ability to sustain recent economic gains without external support. The program, approved in May 2023, was designed to restore macroeconomic stability, rebuild foreign reserves, and place public debt on a sustainable path following Ghana's worst economic crisis in a generation.
We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more stories. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Noyaa Tv, me jibe papa. Yeah, many like Benny Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, ti sofa fungi kloma ami. Calling Janoni, my sumo papa ke ami. Me doctor beke, ti sofa fungi kloma ami. Calling children, adolescents, and young adults. My message for today: I love you, value yourself. It's hard, I know your pain. Take the safe ledge, live drug free. No lung cancer, no brain damage. Please listen, you are loved. Say it with me. I will keep my body, mind, and spirit clean. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I have a serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. I don't hear you say it again. Parents pledge for your child. Safe campaign is calling for your attention. Word, Sugar Fresh production. Dr. Abe care. Live to be 100 years old. Don't die young from drugs and STI. God and rise. Teach you all adolescents. You all need to be strong. I will save my soul. Stay away, value excellence in myself. I will save my soul. I will save my soul. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Watch out for serious trouble incoming. Watch out for serious trouble. Major that papa. My joy.
Welcome back from our quick break and thank you for staying tuned. Now let's continue with our news-making headlines. Ghana has signed a bilateral debt agreement with Germany, marking the 6th agreement under the country's ongoing debt restructuring program.
The Minister for Finance, Dr. Kessel Atuforsen, who signed the agreement on behalf of government in Accra yesterday, described the pact as significant milestone in Ghana's economic recovery journey. He added that it would help to strengthen the foundations of fiscal stability and anchor long-term economic progress. Dr. Forsen expressed appreciation to the government and the people of Germany for their continued partnership and confidence in Ghana's future, adding that the agreement reflected the strong cooperation between the two countries. The German ambassador to Ghana, Frederick Landschaft, who signed on behalf of his country, congratulated Dr. Forson and commended the government for the progress made in stabilizing the economy. He reaffirmed Germany's commitment to deepening its bilateral and economic cooperation with Ghana, having completed the restructuring and domestic debt, which achieved about 85% out 10. The government turned to external creditors, including both bilateral and commercial creditors. On December 19, 2022, the government announced the suspension of external commercial obligations to enable it renegotiate its domestic, external, and bilateral debts. Following the formation of the creditor committee of the Paris Club backed by China, the government began debt restructuring negotiations with its bilateral creditors in a bid to restructure debts of about $5.4 billion. Last month, the government signed a bilateral debt restructuring agreement with Spain, the fifth such agreement concluded under the country's official creditor framework. Earlier, bilateral agreements had been concluded with China, Exim Bank, France, Finland, and the United Kingdom. The signing of the restructured loan agreement forms part of Ghana's ongoing efforts to restore debt sustainability and strengthen the foundation of economic recovery.
Going on, 2 people have been confirmed dead, while 6 others sustained varying degrees of injuries in a fatal accident at Pasu along the Bechem-Techimentia Road in the Ahafo region. The incident occurred around 1:45 p.m. on Monday, November 10, 2025, when a Toyota Voxy with registration number AS C64080325 reportedly veered off the road and crashed.
Swift fire service personnel from Bechem Fire Station responded swiftly to a distress call and arrived at the scene to assist the victims. The rescue team, led by Aston Gwekudo, worked with the National Ambulance Service and police to retrieve the victims and clear the wreckage. The Toyota Voxy was severely mangled, complicating the rescue operation. Emergency personnel had to use specialized tools to free some of the trapped victims. According to the Ghana National Fire Service, 2 of the 8 occupants were pronounced dead at the scene. The remaining 6 victims who sustained injuries were rushed to the Bechem Government Hospital for medical treatment.
The Narcotics Control Commission, NACO, has arrested a South African national at the Kotoka International Airport for attempting to smuggle more than 30 kilograms of cannabis into Ghana.
The suspect, who arrived on a flight from Thailand on Monday, November 10th, was apprehended by NACOC officials following an intelligence-led operations that prompted a detailed search of his luggage. The cannabis was discovered fully concealed in a vacuum-sealed packages hidden within his personal belongings. In a surprising twist, an airline official stationed at the Kotoka International Airport was also arrested for allegedly helping the suspect bypass security checks. According to NACO, preliminary investigations point to a coordinated effort between the foreign national and the airline staff to transport the illegal substance into the country. Both suspects are currently in custody and assisting with ongoing investigations. The Commission reiterated its uncompromising stance against drug trafficking, assuring the public that robust measures remain in place to detect and deter such offences. In a statement, NACOC warned that anyone found complicit in narcotic-related offences, regardless of nationality or position, will face the full rigors of the law.
Have you ever looked at the incredible energy of our youth in Accra and wondered, what if we channeled all that power into something truly amazing? I am the founder of Cleopatra Community Health and Development. I created the SAFE program, a substance abuse free.
We'll move into our sports world, but before then we'll take a quick break or we'll put our foot on the pedal. Do stay tuned.
Have you ever looked at the incredible energy of our youth in Accra and wondered, what if we channeled all that power into something truly amazing? I am the founder of Cleopatra Community Health and Development. I created the SAFE program, a substance abuse-free environment, not just as a warning, but as an invitation to a better life. And that's why we're bringing it to your screen. This new TV show is for you. It's about your dreams, your hustle, your sound, your culture, and your art. It's about showcasing the positive paths and proving that success doesn't need a substance to thrive. We're talking real stories, real opportunities, and real fun, all while building a community that's healthy, focused, and powerful. Get ready to unlock your potential. The movement starts now.
Hello, everybody. Noyaa Achomi Jagbecho Anyenogun Abe, also known as Dr. Ophelia Alice Abe. And I'm so excited to start a new show which will air on Saturdays, mainly in the evenings. Sometimes it may be during the day, but mostly it's going to be in the evenings. And also, Ghana Dangwe Alliance for Change, what Monday readings will also be featured on here. Well, show will focus on so many different topics, interviews, showcasing ways to enhance wealth. Also, we'll about focus on what's going on around the world and what the youth and also the public at large needs to be aware of. Things like cryptocurrency, might share some things on how to invest, even at any age. Then also I will be showing things regarding your health. Stay away from diseases and illnesses. So SAFE program, which stands for Substance Abuse Free Environment. With this drug-free environment, it will bring all over Accra. Every Ghana land will jump on board to our SAFE initiative, which is drug-free environment. So thank you for listening and stay tuned for Saturdays because we're right here. Before you know it, we'll be right there in front of your screen. Thank you again and have a blessed.
Welcome back and thank you once again for staying tuned. Now let's move into our sports world. German side Union Berlin has confirmed an international call-up for left back Derek Hong to the Ghana national team.
The club announced that the player has been invited for the Black Stars friendly games against Japan and South Korea this month. Kon, who had been called up previously by Otoado, was unable to feature in any of Ghana's competitive games due to his nationality switch being incomplete. However, the German-based defender now looks set to feature for Ghana with the upcoming friendlies as part of Black Stars preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. An official list for the players called up for the two games against Japan and South Korea is yet to be announced by the Ghana Football Association. However, some clubs have already revealed that their players have been invited for the games through official communication. Ghana faced Japan on Friday, November 14th in the Kirin Challenge Cup before taking on South Korea 4 days later.
Ghana's long-awaited national sports policy will finally be completed and adopted by the end of the first quarter of 2026, the Minister for Sport and Recreation, Kofi Adams, has reassured Parliament's Public Accounts Committee. The policy, which has taken some time to be crafted, is expected to serve as a comprehensive blueprint for the development, management, and promotion of sport and recreation across the country.
Hearing before the Public Accounts Committee last week, Mr. Adams explained that the delay in finalizing the document was due to ongoing realignment within the ministry, particularly the decision to formally include recreation as a core component of its mandate. He added that the ministry was in process of incorporating all the new directives and structural adjustments into the policy framework, stressing that the document was now in its final initial stages. Once adopted, the national sports policy is expected to transform Ghana's sports landscape by providing clarity, direction, and sustainability for how sports and recreation are managed and promoted nationwide. In a related development, Mr. Adams disclosed that President John Dramani Mahama had directed the creation of a school sports agency to strengthen the development of sports at the basic and secondary school levels. The proposed agency is expected to serve as a dedicated institution for nurturing young sporting talent and integrating physical education more effectively into Ghana's education system, a move many see as vital to rebuilding the country's sporting foundation.
It's a wrap for today, but let's recap on our news making headlines for today. President Mahama receives report on August 6th helicopter crash. Minority walkout on vetting was unplanned, meant to prevent disorder. Menshia South MP. Judiciary is as corrupt as the people who man it, Bafo Bone says. Test for government will come after IMF program, Abna Osei Asari. Ghana signs state bilateral debt agreement with Germany. 2 dead, 6 injured in fatal crash on Bechem Techimentia Road. NAPOC arrests South African at Kotoka International Airport for smuggling cannabis from Thailand. Derek Kong returns to Black Star squad for Asia Tour friendlies. Minister promises new national sports policy. This is Noyaa TV afternoon news, and we are streaming live from Morning Tea Street in La Accra, Ghana. I am Justina Nana Asabia Boateng. Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Safe Hour. Today, let's talk about something vital for our beloved Accra and Ghana, the incredible benefits of a drug-free life. Choosing a drug-free path empowers us to live fully, embracing good health and boundless energy every single day. It strengthens the bonds within our families, creating homes filled with laughter, trust, and unwavering support. When individuals thrive, our communities flourish, building a foundation of peace and shared prosperity for everyone. Imagine our youth free from addiction's grip, pursuing their education and dreams with clear minds and bright futures. This commitment allows our local businesses to grow, creating opportunities and stability for countless families across Ghana. A drug-free life means more vibrant community gatherings, where everyone feels safe, respected, and truly belongs. Let us choose health, happiness, and a future where every Ghanaian can reach their full potential. Together, we can build a stronger, healthier, and more prosperous Ghana for generations to come.
Accra Youth, build a brighter future, free from substance abuse. Introducing SAFE, Substance Abuse-Free Environment, in Law, Accra. Empowering positive choices for a healthier Ghana, starting here. Our journey, together, we create a substance abuse-free environment.
You find natural me a Sarah. Ngbe fendi Sarah Sechi. Nhone la apapa okwasala. Nshapo egbeji Mega Grace. Beke benefe la Noyaa TV. Nko Kenya na nentashi di ne hien phone minkwe la Noyaa TV. Ajaka meji oni bi pakpai ye no amechon wo. Ne ame wo nga ye ni bi srote na meji amechon wo mi. Mo fe mo na nga wo kejo mi. Ne mi na ke ameba ke ha gada ngie fe ni no fe no ni ameji o wo ke kasi oni. E wo min kase ni bi pi.
La Noyaa TV, #1 station in Labadi. Come on, station ko be. Je ni mi fi mention La Noyaa TV #1. Yo, mo fiamo support la Noyo. Benye le ake Labadi e wo noni. Labadi is the money land. Laji gateway to Africa. Ni La Noyaa TV e bi ne wo na me. I'm Baba Rolex from Labadi. La man fem for me Germany in jail. Keep watching La Noyaa TV #1. Mwah.
Achomi Agnes Mason. each one is professional city managers. Main council la Noyaa TV keha nyefe keha ni bi pakpa na amegio educative and entertainment programs na me feel da keda ameba akeshamba wala manfe ke gan dangbe fe e wo min council ameke hanye akemofia mo akwe ame la Noyaa TV the best e ba ke ha ga dangbe fe onye fe nya wo mami ye chiko memi bye bye.
If I show me Millicent now quality, in shop beji, me kwati ni says clothing, where la oko asra. If I ne, what feel nibi babao, tomo work wedding gown, work suits, women's suits, men's wear, but what feel neke palazzo ne bane, work nibi babao, or me recommend la Noyaa TV, ken hanye, ake mo femo akwe. Keha entertainment ni amefio ni kase moni yo jeme kono wanya wakase ni bi pakpa ekeje jeme eja ake ameba keha gandangbe bi fenke
Achomi Abigail Aje info la Noyaa TV kwemo ke call ameni bi pakpa ni amechio wo me kanfo la Noyaa TV for la Noyaa TV kwemo eja ake ameba keha gandangbe fen
Achomi Adam Tena kote Nchuo cashew nuchumo the coffee yes poto ni me recommend la Noyaa TV youth kefe kwemo la Noyaa TV ameba ke ha gandang be fe
igbe ejiheti acho mi hu ade won kan for la Noyaa TV ken ha nye fem nye like ya nye share ya nye follow ame ye all social media platform ameba ke ha gandang be fe
Achomi Owusudapa nchwani ye Abempo Legis ye East Lagos. Wokeni ni enyo mpe la Noyaa TV. Ngona ka no koneken eba ni ba chon wokusum ni wo ba kase no ni jiwo wo no. Eja keshin woni bi papa ifen mewo ni station se fe ba fe tree me ka chante me keni bi na meken ameken hewa anunya ye wode. Ewo ni la Noyaa TV ba ne won panye fa mo fia mo gbe ken o nupa o gan dangbe fin wo ka won enyo amomi bia na me all social medias content una me here very educative ni ba wa gan dangbe fin won pe mo fia mo ken ba la Noyaa TV
mingbe ji na bless mi ji the CEO of time in season be ke bia ta lo nupa e ka me ko to ka ji fin ko ba bi oba na iye George Alasan o ko asara je egbe no mi ka fo la Noyaa TV e habo ha mo mi she ha mo tu ejole ewo mo fe mo ekwe ameba ha gadan gbe fen
Achomi Oduesa mi we kenje la papa mo fi am follow na la Noyaa TV ameji oni bi papa program papa no mo fi am follow la Noyaa TV YouTube Facebook Twitter everything I follow la Noyaa TV ameba ke ha gan adangbe fen
ya friend me dai na entry me pama die me wo apapa oku asala Unity Sports nechi me kanfo la Noyaa TV ama obi biara omo morning show morning tea sports any entertainment omo ba ma ga adangbe fo nyina obiara hwede bia ye hwe anije wo ho me kanfo mamo obiara show Sabdi crazy yadomo hey Sabdi oh my DJ
Igbaji ene stop ana ni bia ne chini do mo mi to ma recommend la Noyaa TV e ha mo fia mo nje la girl school iko la Noyaa TV dan ameba ke ha wo gan adangbe fe gan adangbe fe no mo fia mo ko ya wo mi no ko la Noyaa TV ame programs fe for ni ko bo mo che o tase no obodo ye o mi ba show yi about bonga come lebi won afio so mo papa ko be for obe TV emi ame handles p understand only fin la Noyaa TV Facebook jo Instagram jo Twitter jo ngbo ba che fia no ba che ya je mi no bo la Noyaa TV to do kwa me life
bena ke cho mi je ulanga swele lai mi je onupa ke ha ne kase mo gba ni fe mo ni kase mo gba ni fe mo ne wa bona fe ni gawe mo eya no na kan pepepe la Noyaa TV hu ka me kon e wo shishin bona fe ni kase mo ne ke gba koko me fe ni fata he enye ni eya no ameje gbaja no toko ni nsumo ni amewo gadangbe no ke ha gadangbe bi fe wo ke enye fata wo e wo wo no
yo ayemi me acho mi ovula Alfredos mi anyete ni midomo la director of municipal assembly na as chief executive ni domo wo mi me wo no wo TV station la Noyaa TV ni amebo mode wa ame John ni bi ni hanu wakase ni bi pi e wo masumo ake ho ma bi fe bi orana the Kamabata TV here ni wo so wo channel le fe la Noyaa TV ni kasemo kemisha na mona mechon wo fe wona ni wokwe ni ekudo wo ni fe mo ke wala shinle mi la Noyaa TV